let's think about why R. In other words, why is R such a special statistical analysis tool over Excel, Stata, SPSS, or SAS, for example? Recall in importing the World Values Survey, if you have not watched that video, check it out. We loaded 3 copies of the World Values Survey into the R workspace. Now that is remarkable in and of itself. That data has 89,000 and some odd observations or rows within it. It also has 440 columns or variables. And we currently have 3 copies of that data operating in our workspace. Wow. Now, when working with R, you don't need to have 3 copies. So let's remove these that we have in the workspace currently. You can see as I'm typing, it recognizes what I am probably referring to, and I can click as I am filling out a command like that. We are removing those 3 copies, and let's reload into the R workspace using the R file. Notice how fast that loaded into the workspace, just seconds. Again, this is amazing. Now, say I want to operate on one of the variables. I have some code ready to go here. I'll run those lines, and it is producing that output in just seconds. Notice a frequency distribution table, a histogram, and I'm going to run another chunk of code I have ready here. Notice this particular chunk is specifying that I want to create a new variable and call those who are under the age of 50 a 1, over the age of 50 a 0, to classify them into those 2 age groups. That again ran in just a second or so, and we have that variable ready to use in analysis later. So you may be wondering, well, that sounds great, but what is the difference? So what if I was trying to operate within Excel? I'm going to write that data set to an Excel file, and let's try to open it. I'm going to expand your view here. And notice in our working directory, I have the World Value Survey ready as an Excel file based on that writing from the code. I'm going to double click on that as if I am about to try to work with this data with an Excel spreadsheet. Now notice it's taking a minute for that data to load within Excel, much longer than we experience when opening the R file. In fact, it's not even ready. If we go to our RStudio directory here and look at the CSV file, it's still being created in Excel. Oh, now you notice that number jumped up from 0 to 118 megabytes. So it's ready for us to open it. It's not going to be quite so fast this time because there's actually the data in it now. You see the scroll bar is taking quite a while to open that data. Whereas when we loaded the data into R earlier, using the R file once more, just seconds. So that's really one of the benefits of using R for data analysis, is that it can handle large-scale data or big data much more efficiently than some of your other programs, such as Excel or SAS, for example. So we are still waiting for that data to open in Excel. I'm going to pause here and bring you back when it's ready. All right, just so you can see it in Excel, took another minute or so for all of the data to appear in this spreadsheet. again, for efficiency, R is the better tool. So that is why we are going to explore the use of R throughout MM325 and encourage you to continue developing your skill set using R.